welcome back. Well, we here at Islands have been talking about how to stay positive. And one way to stay positive is to give someone else a compliment. So our question of the day for you is, what is your favorite compliment to receive? Think about it. So maybe it's because you always have a smile on your face, or maybe you make incredible pizza. So remember, the answer is yours. The challenge is how you creatively express your answer. So go ahead, be brilliant. So I know everyone's busy because we're still a little light on those answers. So as a reminder, here is how you submit. And again, we are so happy to bring back one of our amazing educators, Stephanie Phillips, here again to share some tips and tricks about back to school. Stephanie?
Online learning and online opportunities can be really challenging for some students, so I have a few tips to share about setting up a positive learning environment. The first tip I'd like to share is creating a distraction-free environment, which can be very challenging. We know that students with autism have a lot of sensory challenges, and it can be difficult for them to kind of sort out all of the impact that's coming into them. So one of the tips is creating this distraction-free environment by using a trifold display board like you see at a science fair, or setting up a desk in a place where there's not a lot of external stimulation. This helps reduce noise and reduce the sensory input that the students receive. In addition, for students that need to wiggle, we all know who those students are, maybe we have some at home, something that can be helpful is to use an elastic band or a therapy band and put it around the legs of a chair, and the students can wiggle with that. You can use a fidget spinner or a squeeze ball, or even as simple as a hairband for students to fidget with while they're learning or while they're engaging in online learning. In addition, it's helpful for students to take breaks and to know when those breaks are. So thinking about when the student gets fatigued from learning and identifying those moments with your student can be really helpful. And lastly, I think with the sensory input, it's important for the students to identify things that are helpful to them. So maybe it's smelling their favorite smell, or drinking some cold water, or doing 10 jumping jacks, whatever it might be. I think overall the most important piece is that the parents and the students are working together to identify what works best for the student.
Well, thank you, Miss Stephanie. Your advice is always welcome. And for you parents out there, please join us Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock for our Lighthouse conversation. It's hosted by our amazing Matt Huzanis, who finds wonderful ways to stay positive through conversation and often a lot of laughter. And if you can't join us on Wednesday nights, Matt always follows up with some amazing resources that's posted on our website. Remember, we are here to stay connected and engaged through creativity and through shared experience. We're here to bring light, love, and laughter to each and every one of your islands of brilliance.